watch this before you become a UGC creator. I feel like there is so much misconceptions on TikTok. I feel like a lot of it is not on purpose, but this is just my personal opinion. Number one, most of the people who are saying that they make 10K a month from UGC are not telling the truth. And the easiest way to tell is by looking at their UGC examples. As a brand manager, if you've seen hundreds, if not thousands of portfolios, you will eventually be able to very easily tell the difference between a beginner and an intermediate UGC creator. I actually do believe the fake it till you make it ideology, but I also feel like your experience and your work has to reflect that. A lot of UGC creators that say that they're expert level or very experienced, but when you look at their portfolio, their videos really look like they've only been doing it for a couple months. I personally don't even make 10K months consistently with only doing UGC. It is extremely hard to do that unless you have multiple retainer partnerships every single month. Most of the people who are able to do so either have years of experience or they're basically in the top 10%. Number two, I think that if you're going to make bait clicky videos saying that you make 10K a month, that you should at the very least show receipts of your transactions or receipts with emails with brands in your other videos. Anybody can hop on here and be like, oh, I made $12,000 last month. I personally think it's suspicious if you're not able to show your transaction details or if you're just giving really basic advice. Saying that you make 10K a month, you should be able to give very unique insights based on your experience more than that of someone who is a beginner. I want to reiterate that this has nothing to do with followers because I have a ton of UGC friends that only have 1,000 to 3,000 followers, and if you look at their portfolio, you can clearly tell that they're expert level. They have a ton of different metrics and analytics on their portfolio, their experience in many different niches. There's just a lot of common UGC beginner mistakes that you just won't see on their portfolio. Number three is selling UGC guides when you're not yet at an expert level. So here's just my personal opinion. I'm not coming for anybody. I totally support getting that bag. However, I do find it disingenuous when people are selling UGC guides and they have only been doing UGC for a couple months. Even I personally don't have a UGC guide, and I've been talking about making one since January of 2023, and it's been over an entire year, and I still haven't been able to do one because it takes so much time and effort because of all the information that you would have to put into it. To put things into perspective, the only UGC guide that I have is pitching templates, and even the pitching templates are over 30 pages long. So there's no way that someone's going to have a UGC guide that has everything that you need to know to literally learn an entire job in under 50 pages. If anything, Kickstarter guides are a little bit better because you're being upfront with the fact that this is just for beginners. But I've definitely had a lot of UGC friends as well as followers who complained about buying other guides and it lacked a lot of information that they needed to know. I also feel like when someone is passionate teaching UGC and uploading these videos on TikTok for free, it'll probably be a really good testament of how their UGC guides are going to turn out. Versus other creators who do not really put in the time to give out free educational style content, giving tips or advice for UGC, however, they push really hard to sell digital products. Again, just my personal opinion. Feel free to share what you think in the comments below.